Do you feel the vibes?
Alright, what is going on, everybody? It is me, SizeMouse9, back at it again with another video. I hope you all are having a fantastic day so far. As you can tell by the title, we are on the new Dust 2. Pretty trippy. Yeah, so I'm going to be showing you guys, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be showing you guys new smokes, flashes, Molotovs, all that great stuff. But if you guys could leave a like on the video. I haven't made one of these kinds of videos in a very long time, and the last one that I made actually did very well. So if you guys could hit the like button, it means a lot to me. And before I forget, I just want to do today's shout out, and again, my boy Adrian. I said to comment Salty Springs down in the comments below, and you know, he got the shout out, so great job. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. So in my last episode of Dust 2, I said if you hold your flash right here, run, pop it, and turn around, it's the perfect flash for right here. Perfect pop flash. It'll get anybody standing over here, and it worked really well on the last Dust as well, and it will work really good on this one, just because your momentum is going to carry the flash over here. They're not going to see it coming, so this is a really great spot over here. Another great flash for this little area right here on long to flash those doors. You get yourself right in this area, lock yourself right here, and you want to aim pretty much right at that one right there. And when you do that, it's a perfect flash, pop flash right here. They're going to get blinded. So this is a good one if you just want to, you know, pop them out, have your friend go. But this one back here is more of if you're going. It works pretty much every time. Here's a good one for this area over here. If you know someone's camping there, you want to, this third pole right here, we'll get to that in just a second. You want to lock yourself right in here. You want to crouch, and at this third pole right there, you want to get the little dot on your crosshairs to line up right on it. Just go ahead and let go. It is a perfect pop flash for anyone standing right here. They're going to get flashed. They're not going to see it coming. As you can see, it pops right here. So they're not going to have any time to react whatsoever. Here's a pretty good one if you know that they're coming from CT over there. So what you want to do, lock yourself over here. You want to get the dot on your crosshair like right in the corner of this little whatever it's called. Get it right there, throw it. It'll flash right here. The only thing is it's not much of a pop flash, but they don't have a whole lot of time to react to it. So this one is pretty good for that, but you have to act pretty quickly if you know that they're walking up from here. Alright, here's a good pop flash for Cat. You get right over here in this corner, lock yourself there. You want to aim just to the corner of this little sign right there. It'll flash, and anybody on Cat will get flashed right over here unless they're right up against the wall. But if they're over here and you know they're over here, then this is a good pop flash if you need to get out of a sticky situation. And here's another pretty good one for the long doors. Get right here, just aim at the corner, throw. It doesn't work as well as the other ones, but you know, if you don't want to expose yourself and get a pretty good flash in, this is alright. It's another good way to get the enemies off guard. If once the flash lands, they might turn around, flash them, you can go and spray them down. Here's a good flash if you know someone's standing outside there. The only thing is it takes a second to set up. It's not as quick as other flashes, but it is a nice pop flash. You get right in between these boxes, and you need to aim somewhere in between here and just right click it. There you go. It's pretty nice. The higher up you aim, the more it's gonna pop flash better, but you know, this is an alright one, and let me show you a better one. This one's not as much of a pop flash, but it can get someone pretty good. You stand over here, run in, there you go, throw it. It lands in the corner right over here. It'll flash anyone that's over here. The only thing is they might have a little time to peek away. It just depends on how good their reactions are. If you're in this area right over here and you need to get out of a sticky situation, you need to flash your enemies, just get back up to on the trash thing. Aim just sort of in this general area. Run forward and let go. It'll catch them off guard probably. They might have time to react to it, but you can easily pop out and destroy anyone over here. Now moving on to the A site. If you see anyone on catwalk, just quickly get in the corner, left click, and there's a little notch right up here on this little part of the roof. Right there, aim right there, perfect, and perfect pop flash. They won't see it coming. Anyone in this area will get flashed, so that's really nice, and they won't even see it. They won't have time to react to it, so that's a really good one. Here's a really good one if you are caught behind these boxes over here and you know someone's kind of in this area. This one's pretty good. What you need to do is just throw it at the wall and move right here, and you can pick anybody off. They're gonna be forced to look away, or they're gonna get flashed. So the reason why this is a really good one is because you have an advantage from these boxes, because the flash is gonna pop right over here in this area, and these boxes are blocking your vision. So when you throw it over here in this area, you can look anywhere over here, and they won't have enough time to be able to turn away and for the flash to pop and to shoot back at you. So they are either going to get flashed, or they're either going to, sorry about this, they're either going to get flashed, or they're either going to have to look away. Here's a good one if you're trapped behind boxes. What you need to do, grab your flash, aim for the corner of this wall, throw it. It'll flash pretty much everybody in this area. So unless they're behind the boxes, then everybody will pretty much be flashed. Now moving on to cat. This one is always a classic. Left click, run, throw it on the pillar. It just kind of depends where you hit the pillar, because as you can see right there, I didn't hit it very well, but the better you place it, the better flash it's going to be. If you get it right, you can get everybody over here. As you can see by this one, this was a really nice one. It could get pretty much everyone in this area. Here's a better one though, if you want to get pretty much everybody in this area, everybody other than the people behind the boxes. What you do, grab your flash, you want to aim. What you want to do is you want to line your crosshair like right along this little balcony thing right here by the window. You want to line it up right there, aim at the corner, walk forward, and it'll have a perfect flash right here. It'll get anybody by in this angle. Anybody that is looking over here will get flashed. If you're trapped over here, you got people up here. Here's a good one that can help you escape easier. Just get in the corner, aim directly at the corner right there to the right of the corner. It'll flash anyone over here. You can either pick them off or go ahead and run. It's pretty nice, and it should work most of the time. This one might work a little better than the last one if they have either horrible eyes and don't see it, or react too early and look away. You just get in this opposite corner, just jump up. They might shoot at you. Hopefully they don't headshot you. It should flash anyone over here. You want to flash someone in lower tons. This one is not the best, but get in the corner again. Aim at pretty much anywhere at the corner. It's to your judgment. There you go. It should bounce off the wall, and if they're looking in this kind of area, it should be able to flash them. If you're on cat again and you want to flash anyone who is mid, by the way, mid is very small, but to the point, you want to flash someone in mid, get in the corner, aim at the corner of this wall. This was in the old Dust 2 as well. You can pick anyone off because it flashes right here. As you can see, it'll flash anyone in this area. Obviously, the better you throw it, the more effective it's going to be. If I aim down here, it's going to be a little bit of a lower flash. It's going to be easier to spot, but you know, it's still pretty good. Here's a good pop flash if you're moving on to cat. Grab your flash, lock yourself in between this telephone pole and this little railing thing. Aim right at the corner, back up just a little bit, run forward, and let go at the same time. And there you go, you got a wonderful pop flash. Flash anyone over here in this area. Moving on to mid. If you hop on suicide over here, you get stuck. Grab your flash, right click, and aim pretty high. They shouldn't be able to see it because it's a pretty dark area. but if they're anywhere over here, they should get flashed. Here's a good one if you want to flash anyone over on cat. It could also be for anyone in this kind of area. Just go ahead, lock yourself in the corner, left click, get right under this pavilion thing, let go, there you go. It'll bounce off this. Anybody in this area will get flashed by it. This one's kind of like the one on long. Right click. If you get it right, then you can get anyone over here or over here. It's a nice pop flash if you do it right. Here's a good one for anyone who's in lower tons. Lock yourself in between here again. You want to aim right here. You have to do this one right every time or it's not going to work. Aim a little lower. When you run, it should hit the little bump on this. If you do it right, then it'll get anyone over here. And obviously, if you get it right, then it'll go further in. And the further in it goes, then there you go. As you can see, I did it right. It'll flash anyone who's over there. But if you can get it perfectly, then it should land over here. Here's a good one on Xbox that was also on the old Dust 2. Get in this corner, line up right there, run forward, and there you go. If you get it right, you can get anyone in this area. Anyone right here will get flashed. Here's a pretty good one if you're stuck right here. Just get right here in the corner, left click, and go to the very, like a millimeter, like 1-2 pixels away from the corner, let go. And they might be able to react to it, but probably not. Anyone in this point of view will get flashed. Now moving on to CT, as you can tell, it took a couple of attempts, but this was also on the old Dust 2. If you left click, run, and throw it perfectly on the hill, anybody over here will get flashed. You just gotta do it right. It's kind of hard, takes some practice, but if you do it right, you can get it done. This isn't the best way of doing it, but as you can see, it can perfectly get onto cat, but it's not a good way. You walk forward, then you walk back, jump, let go. You can get cat. I just don't suggest it. It's not a very good one, but it can help one of your teammates if they're over there. This one's kind of hard, but it's another one for cat. You gotta get right in between here. You gotta do it perfectly or else it's not gonna work. Throw it up. It's pretty easy to spot, but if you can get it right, then it can also help out a teammate over there. Again, this worked on the old Dust 2, and it was a good one if you catch anyone who's coming long. You want to line yourself up right between this wall. Left click, hold and run and let go. You get it perfectly, it'll get over here. Obviously, the further you run and let go, the better of the pop flash it'll be, but it does work. This one doesn't work anymore, I believe, but correct me if I'm wrong. The one right here, that doesn't work anymore, but let me know in the comments if it does. Here's a good one if you want to flash anyone on B site. Lock yourself in here, aim at the wall, get off the wall just a little bit and aim to the left of this corner. Aim up high, run forward, and there you go. Anybody in this area will get flashed. Here's a good one if anyone's over in this area. Just get over here, aim at the top corner of that. It'll land, flash. It's not that great, but it works. Here's a good one if anyone's coming from this area over here and you're caught over here in these boxes. Just crouch. It's kind of like the other ones. Right click, aim at the corner. There you go. If you do it right, then it'll pop in the area of these boxes so you won't get blinded, but it's a pretty good one. I'll show you again. The lower you aim, the lower it's gonna go. You can pick anybody off there. Moving on to B site. This is also on the old Dust 2. Aim over here, run, let go. It'll flash anyone over here. Here's a nice one if you know anyone's on window. Get your flash. You want to aim just below this, just kind of right there. It'll flash, and the guy at window will also be flashed. He can see it coming, but if he's stupid, then he won't react to it. Here's a good one if anyone's in tons. Jump on the car, jump on this box, crouch, jump right there. What you want to do next is line yourself up with this little crack right there. Aim in this corner, run. If you get it right, you can pop flash anyone over here. Here's a nice one if you know someone's camping outdoors right over here in this area. This is a nice one because you can catch them off guard. Lock yourself in this area right here. Just come out a little bit. Aim for that top corner right there in the frame. And just throw. You can get it right. They're either going to turn away or they're going to get flashed or both. They won't have time to run most likely. So they're not going to see it coming because it goes like this. And once it hits the ground, I don't think they can run away fast enough. So there you go. If you're stuck on car and there's someone window right there or really anywhere on site, again, aim at the wall, flash, there you go. Anyone will get flashed right there. Moving to upper tons, if you see anyone over here, this is a good flash for them. Just go ahead, grab your flash, hit it on this box. Kind of messed up there, but that can work as well. You just want to hit the box so it can flash anybody over there. You don't have to hit the box, it's just better. It'll make a better flash so they don't turn away. Here's a nice pop flash for anyone that's in this view. Anywhere from over here to over there. Anyone who's looking over here other than standing behind these boxes, this will flash them. Get in the corner over here, grab your flash, come off the wall just a little bit, aim at the arrow, run and throw. It's perfect. It'll get anyone over here, as I said. Everybody will get flashed as long as they're not hiding behind a box. Here's a good one if you want to get anyone in this area. This will get them flashed good. What you want to do is you want to lock yourself up right next to this plant. Aim kind of in this general area, but aim lower. And then you want to run and jump. And I flashed myself, but that's alright. It'll get anyone in this area. Everybody will get flashed. This can also work with a molly. You just got to get it right. Aim right here. Aim kind of at this little dark spot right there. Run, let go. It should hit right at the dark spot. And if you hit it right, you can get anyone sitting there. So I'll show you one more time. Just aim. I'll aim a little lower. Throw. I hit the same spot again, but you kind of get the point. If you just get in the right spot, then there you go. You can get anyone over there. I did this in the last Dust 2 video, but if you want to get anyone over in lower tons, you gotta get it right. And I don't have it perfectly, but what you want to do is, sorry, I'm stuttering a lot in this video. Just try to ignore that. My brain's not functioning properly, I guess. Just run, curve it off the wall. You gotta get it right. As you can see, I got anyone standing in this area. So you just gotta try and do your best to get it right. If you come from this angle, throw it. It does pretty much the same thing. If you throw it right there, you can get a bigger area if you do it right there. And again, I did it wrong there, but that's alright. You can get anybody kind of right here. Moving on to lower tons, you get stuck right here. There's a guy on cat. Just go ahead and throw it up. He's either going to look away or he's going to get flashed. Anyone who is over here right up against the railing will get flashed. There's a guy over there. Throw it at the wall. He might look away from it, but that's alright. If he's right here, there you go. You got a perfect flash. Aim right there. There you go. Moving up to upper tons. You don't have to align yourself with this, but it's alright if you do. Run forward, throw. Perfect flash for anyone over there. It's better if you line yourself up with this, but if you're in a rush and don't have time to line yourself up with it, just run and throw it. Doesn't matter. Works the same way. And finally, moving on to T-spawn. This one's not too great, but if you want to get anyone over here in this area, just go ahead and line yourself up with this. Aim at this wall. If you aim too high, it's probably not going to hit them, so probably aim right there. Run, throw. There you go. Anyone over here in this area will get flashed. Kind of the same thing with the other side. If there's anyone kind of over here, over there maybe, this should flash them. Just got to do it right. Go ahead, line yourself up in this car, aim at the corner of this building. The lower your aim, the lower it's going to be, the more likely it's going to hit them. Run, throw. There you go. Lands right above this car. It'll flash anybody in this area. This one's not the best, but if you know someone's coming from tons, you can just line yourself up with this. Hit the telephone pole. There, they might look away, but it can give you a chance to escape or fight them if you need to. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. And I was going to put this into one big part and do smokes and flashes, But considering that I've already been recording for an hour, I'm just going to use this part. It's probably been a very long video. So, if you enjoyed, leave a like. Let me know if you guys want more of this. The new map isn't too bad. I just kind of missed the old one. Anyways, guys, that's been it. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.